Auntie, this isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh, been talking about
now.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm out.
You know what? I think
I'm
I'll
out.
join you.
No, darlings, please. Please, have a seat. I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess. And they see you whistling the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I ain't leaving my ass.
Hey,
and you know I'll never leave our parents in the projects.
Thing, fam. I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off with that bread. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. You know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? It was. I can honestly say it was not charge. Vet, you ready?
Let's bounce.
Cece. Okay, you know I love you more than life itself.
Then how come you always put them before me? I don't put anyone above you, not even myself.
You sure about that, Cece? What would you just call all this? I mean, you come in here blowing up my spot and you insult my brother?
He's not our brother.
You disrespect my woman.
Just trying to protect you.
From who? From the likes of you? But you don't think I realize that I have vultures and blood-sucking leeches in my life? Don't think I realize that you're one of them?
Bloodsucker?
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I think the problem is. It's because you realize you're no better than them and you're ashamed. But in fact, you're worse because we share the same blood. And just because they don't have the same blood running through their veins as us, doesn't mean that they don't love me. Yeah, their love might be flawed, but it's true. What you need to understand is I don't need you to protect me anymore. I don't mind the people closest to me leeching off me. Yes, you do leech off me, and I leech off you too. You love business and you love me. I use that. Vic? Vic? You know he don't mind running these streets. He's my connection to things I don't want to deal with anymore, so I let him do him. I take care of him, and in return, he looks out for me in places you know you can't. And as much as you don't want to hear this, Yvette, she is the eye of the storm in my life right now. She is my only calm. She's my peace, my shelter. I use these people and they use me. I just don't call it that, Cece. I don't call what you do using me. I call what you do caring for me. Forgive yourself and forgive them for using the resources at their disposal to get what they need. And what you need to learn to do is just trust me. Okay, I've always had a good judge of character, even before I was born. Remember? Because I chose to come in this world with you. That's right. It was me and you in the womb just kicking it. Right? Right?
I was born first.
Yeah, you were. Swish.
Some people say you're just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Yo, because people just don't know,
They
yo.
be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just gotta make way for that, you know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man, I got my own life, you know? People think I'm just sitting back and riding on him, but that's not the case, yo. I got dreams. I got dreams, yo. See, my boy knows, right? There's two ways that I could do this. I could do it a legit way, or I could do it the crooked way. And I'm really, really, really trying not to do it the crooked way, but Freak can't help me do that.
He could put you on?
Maybe. You got to do what you got to do when you need to do it to get ahead. And that's what I do, and I'm just really good at it. What can I say? I get by, day by day, step by step.
We got James Harden and that beard of his. Look, this guy's relentless. We know he's going to attack the basket all night long, so I'm going to make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here. Game away before heading back to Houston. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Greg, going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
All right, ready to go?
Goes to Milwaukee. Rockets leading by 6.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Jones is out there with Montejunas, and it's Beverly in at the point.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Bucks #1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Bucks trail by 9. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin McHale gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now Mayo, Trevor Ariza, missing from long range. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ariza. Everly with the ball. Out defended by Freak, pushing their lead to double digits. 9 points for James Harden.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. First in assists, first in field goal percentage, and they're ranked third in outside shooting, three-point percentage, that is.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. It's Freak, top of the key. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a chance here to check out some stats on O.J. Mayo. How last month turned out for him, averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverley, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
Freak kicks to Monroe. There's the feed to Parker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
And stolen by Freak. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. And a wide open look for Freak. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Beverley with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
And he makes the first.
And I tell you what,
Bucks trips. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Thornton. Trevor Ariza out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Howard. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position.
and guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread 4 role for them moving forward.
A great screen that time by Mayo.
Rockets leading by 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Hawks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Milwaukee. They find themselves in the 7th spot.
And right now for the Bucks, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
Here's Freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from O.J. Mayo. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And stolen by Freak. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Bayless. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got it. The Bucks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayer. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Lawson, here we go. On its way from Thornton for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 3. Mayo, the pass to Freak. Back to Henson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Henson's got his first basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
From deep, Thornton, and it's Thornton again missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-1 run right now. Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. Screen by Howard. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Bayless in the corner. Antetokounmpo up top. Freak kicks to Henson. Poked away. Brewer with the steal. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. And it's blocked. They get it back.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Here is Bayless. He's got 5. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Lawson. Middleton the pass to Freak. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ariza. Outside Lawson. Pass to Ariza. Looking to end the run. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Middleton penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Well,
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. Here's Thornton. Finished off the break. And the Rockets lead by 1.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Here's Carter Williams following the score by Houston. Shot from 16. Good D by Lawson. And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking rim. That's second in the league in a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
Now here's Carter Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Middleton inside the three-point line and too long on the shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The open shot by Brewer, and it's Houston with another. Here's Carter Williams. 8 points his last outing. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Henson.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Now, here is Lawson. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Rockets making the shot. Henson's shot is off. Al Thornton, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. Banked in off the glass. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Freak. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Carter Williams dishes to Freak. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Henson. Brewer grabs the board.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Lawson with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Ariza no luck.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. The Bucks working the ball around. Carter Williams kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Henson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Count it, and the Houston leads been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Carter Williams.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Puts it up from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Carter Williams has got 7.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Ariza against Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Howard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Freak. And stolen by Thornton. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Thornton's got the ball. Out to the right wing. The 3. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist from Thornton. Thornton's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. And it's Freak missing. Carter Williams against Thornton. He dishes it to Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lawson. Here's Carter Williams. That one's off, still out of sync. Houston leading by 8. And Thornton kicks to Ariza. Ariza with another miss. The Bucks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Dishes to Henson. Pass to Freak. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it falls over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Tipped away. Lawson kicks to Thornton. 1:51 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5 from about 19 feet. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that when they just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
For Milwaukee, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First free throw is good.
Hitting your free throws is a good way.
And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady, and they're going to pass it a little more carry.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. One thing I loved seeing in the first half was the sight of one of you fellas scrambling for an offensive rebound and getting 2 points on the putback. And it's a sight I want to see even more of in the third quarter. Attack the offensive glass. But there are definitely a few things that could have gone smoother for us. In general, let's just tighten things up in the second half. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. It's been a struggle so far. That's one thing you don't need a coach to tell you. We got a whole second half to turn it around. Now get out there and compete.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 11 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And then for Houston, Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. Freak in at point guard. Antetokounmpo out there with Monroe. Then it's Mayo, and it's Henson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He ended with 7 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Houston making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and they get it back. Bucks trail by 15.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific, in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year, he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Now, here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Howard kicks to Brewer. Howard dishes to Beverly. Launches a 3. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Feeds it to Beverly. Launches it. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Freak passes to Monroe. To the middle. Here's Freak.
Oh, quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Bucks trail by 14. In the corner, Mayo with it. Takes the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and here we go. On to Kumbo. Nobody back.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game to trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Now, here's Beverly. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7.
Aggressive.
Another part of their game has made a difference.
And the Bucks with some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Monroe. Jabari Parker comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Freak subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Moniunas is checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Corey Brewer. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Moniunas and Howard the post pair, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jones. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's good from Beverly.
Patrick Beverly. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Beverly. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks to Freak. It's tipped. Stolen by Beverly. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
you, Kevin. Dwight, what a terrific performance, both scoring and rebounding the basketball. What enabled you to have such a major impact tonight?
Just thank God, you know, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Dort. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Well, when Dwight uses his physical presence and athleticism to the max, he's nearly impossible to stop. He's got the body of a center, but the hops of a swing man. Just got to put it all together now.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he...
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Yo, freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem's ain't my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my banknotes look hella scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a poet. A ghetto saints with brand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets was hopeless. I'm that heartless, ain't painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiats, pockets full of fat knots, dust to dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock, body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got on the 7 seas, making waves so the world knows me. Basquiat, my pockets go deep, I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustle and grind, I'm all about my money, no time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo, I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught onto the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Now, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with 2 hands.
Right.
Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic? What's wrong?
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know, how blessed you are. You know, you grew up with a mom's and a dad. Both parents. Your family treated me like family when my dad died in Greenhaven in his 9th year on his 40-year bid. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I turn around, my mom's died from that flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's.
Oh, I feel you, Vic. But it's all right, man. You know, your moms and pops were good people. You know, may they rest in power.
So you're gonna patronize me now? You're gonna pity the little boy whose worthless, low-budget parents died from AIDS? Is that what you're gonna do? Yo, don't pity me, all right? And don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery, because, hey, you never know. Your chances might be better.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
You got everything, don't you, freak? What do I have? Nothing. Man, I got nothing. You won't even, your cheap butt won't even front me the Skrilla I need to back a Basquiat mixtape, yo. And on top of that, I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from the locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend, man? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you being serious right now. You're serious. Yeah, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous of you, freak.
You sure, man? Because this, well, I don't know what you call this little tirade. It spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous of you, freak. As a matter of fact, I think you are jealous of me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one blazing beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down, B. Oh, what's wrong, Basquiats? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. You know how I get. All right, I was feeling a little friendly. I got a little loose with it, you know. I was just up and out. You know me, man.
Save that riff for Heathcliff. Yvette told me all about it. I kept it on the low. See if you ever was gonna mention it. You did it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. But you broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. Reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing, Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend of freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you and you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting, who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers in six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one stuck with the bill, Vic, huh? Me! Not you, but me! I have hit you off in the past 10 months with $250,000, Vic. $250,000! That's a lot of money. I don't mind you eating, but when you being a glutton, and a glutton off my plate and my food, love is love, but I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100. As usual, 100.
You right. Right, freak. You've been carrying me for a long time. I've been a burden and a hindrance to you. And I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. I thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good, my brother.
But you owe me.
Owe you?
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, how you figure
Big
that?
time.
Uh-huh. How? How?
Dirt Bike Donnie. Remember him? Dude who was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we was never, ever gonna talk about that.
Oh, you thought wrong, homie. I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street, our senior year of high school. You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man, he had it out for you and me. But more so you, freak. More so you. Remember when he saw our brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it. Man. Oh, man, he wanted your coat.
No, Vic.
Oh, he wanted it so
Vic,
bad.
No, we were fighting, all right? We were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat, and when he pulled, we struggled, man.
Yeah.
And when he pulled back, he fell down steroid by himself and cracked his head in two.
Yo, man, hey, calm down. Yo, it's all good. It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast. You know, you was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. I know you didn't try and do it. I know you didn't try and do it, man. Yeah. Anyway, I took care of all the loose ends when you ran down a flight of steps. Left me holding the bag. Yeah. So your secret is safe from me, Freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember, when Dirt Bike Donnie looked at you like food, who was it that saved the day? Me! It was me! Vic-Van-Lee, who cleaned your dirty plate for you! You're a clean freak. You clean it in the Board of Health. 'Cause of who? 'Cause of me. You got all this because of me. And don't you ever forget that. Oh, man. Hey, I just thought of something so funny. You gonna get a kick out of this. You gonna get a kick out of this. Yo, I need you to ask you for one more favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask of you, but you gotta admit that's really fun.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh, hey, says the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm. Hey, yo, beat this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Hey, come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin and your Lambo, and we both know they're collecting dust. Yo, how many whips you got anyway?
Man, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is for sure an aphrodisiac for all the hottie hots. Man, we living the life, man. My main man, frequency vibrations. We for sure living the dream.
Voilà. Ça me va.
I need this back. The end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition.
Same condition.
That I lent it to you. Pristine, Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. I'm gonna treat this ride like one of my own hottie hots.
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat, man. Let's get some grub. Huh? What do you say? What do you say?
Wow.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out early.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
Well, you know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real Team Freak.
Of course. Word of my mom's. I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who is that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about Yvette?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual, and she's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.